Yo, what's good, everybody? It's me, seiba here today again, and today we're gonna be discussing about something that happened today, or actually what happened yesterday. It was basically I went into somebody's DM. I basically performed a special ops mission to take out this fucking low tier to the main com, who is considered tier 7 by many, which is actually absolutely fucking funny with the ego he was fucking having against me inside DMs. So basically, he basically made the presupposition that he was better than me. I told him that this would be a presupposition he would need to justify or give rational motivation behind how this would be the case. Because when we're going by probability, a presupposition goes based off of like a supposed thing off a probability rate. So I asked him to justify why this would be more likely to be the case with substance. He didn't give up substance upon that, which is absolutely kind of crazy. So basically, the fact that he gives us substance is more likely to interpret that this is basically just a presupposition. It isn't true at all because when we're discussing a proposition like him saying he's better than me, like that is like an asserted proposition. Like what's entailing that the T over F is gonna have its value more significant. He would need to justify why this is the case again with substance to it. He would need to also justify why that would entail a truth to his claim. Basically, I asked him to justify it multiple times, half the time, and this dude said it was actualized and presumed. Basically, he had an altered definition between presumed and presupposition. Basically, presuming something is literally synonymous with the term presupposition, which this retard couldn't fail to understand. So basically, he couldn't even track the argument because he kept saying basically, I was also making presuppositions and not attacking anything or defining anything. I asked him for an obligation, right? He said I wasn't obligated to. So he kept asking me the question, and until I finally fucking spoke out and said, if I don't have an obligation, I don't have to fucking answer the questioning. Basically, he's a retard who didn't understand this, so he kept doing it. He kept calling me a low tier, he didn't justify crap. He would need to justify his assertions, because when we assert something, we're basically making a claim. We would need to justify the rational motivation behind the claim with a conclusion based off a rational observation of said assertion. We would need substance to fuel how this would be the case within that set justification. So if he cannot give justification to that set thing, then basically we could say that it wouldn't necessarily be the case at all because also like at the end of our conversation, like he said he's always trying to assert that possibly and probability were the same thing. No, when I was addressing this shit, I was basically saying possibly also is like contingent upon a probability because you need a probability for something to be possible or not possible. Say like for an example, it's possible that a meteor could strike the Earth. We would need a probability to actualize this or say if it is probable, because if it's not probable, we could say it's just not possible at the moment. That's like an analogy and an example that fits that description. So we need a probability to justify a possibility. So that's the thing. If there's no probability to it, then why would it be actualized and practically real? So we need that justification behind that. He wasn't necessarily given that. Anyways, again, I asked for substance multiple times. He also said I made a presupposition. I asked him to cite the presupposition, and this asshole didn't. So, also at the end of this discussion, he ended up fucking blocking me. So, El Bozo, his name was sanctity. I can't fucking say the fucking name right, but you're a bitch. You fucking blocked me. Your ass at fucking debating. Never debate again, retard. Come step to me inside DMs again. Unblock me, bitch. Anyways, also like continuing the fucking thing right here. Basically, he would still need substance. Substance is basically like a form of giving like a rational motivation to something, but also giving something to entail and provide for that, and why it would be like off an analytical scope too. So the fact that there's no substance for the asserted claim, we could just conclude that he made a presupposition about me. He would have to give justification for why I'm below him. So, anyways, I'm basically gonna show the screenshots because this nigga is actually ass. Like, there's no fucking way that this dude exists. He's like an NPC. I think he just came from the fucking GTA 4 game. He just fucking spawned out of nowhere. Like, this dude is literally just a harboring thing of pixels. Like, oh my fucking god. Anyways, that's basically the summary about what happened. Just made a presupposition, couldn't justify why that presupposition would be the case for that, and he failed to give substance upon it. So basically, it's still like presupposing something. So he would like just fucking fail at that. Like, it's not gonna be true at all. It's just presupposition. He needs to justify why that's like true. So anyways, see y'all later. This was basically just something of a little project. I just fucking thought was like fucking funny because I never met a more retarded dude than this. Basically for this short video, I thank everybody for watching. Thank you, bye. Basically, also just for people wondering, my definition of a substance would basically be a necessity for something. There needs to be a necessity for why this would be the case. So if there's no necessity behind something, we could say it's not necessarily gonna be like under this true thing. So basically, elbows.